What is going on, everybody? Pete Simonetti here for NyynewsTV. Yesterday, I put out the news about how Steinbrenner basically telling GM Brian Cashman that we want to go for what we have. We don't want to sell off these pieces, so maybe they go elsewhere and turn it around. We got to go for it here, being only a few games out, and that was the direction. A lot of people in the comments and a lot of people on Twitter seems to think that was me taking blame off of Brian Cashman. This is not something, again, that I created. This is information I was given that I have no reason not to believe. The same thing with the Domingo Germán stuff, which then comes out as 100% accurate based off what I was told. Now, I want to talk about a little more detail on even why I am not taking blame off of anybody here and trying to put it on somebody else. That is not the case here. Brian Cashman has been given $290 million from Hal Steinbrenner. He's created a monster. He, unfortunately, in my opinion, got given a 4-year deal. I disagree with that. I don't think he ever should have gotten 4 years. He did. There is major dysfunction under Hal Steinbrenner, this current New York Yankees. There is major dysfunction, folks. You go back to a couple of years ago. You guys remember the Brian Cashman quote, "I got a latitude." Well, he had some latitude. We didn't address most of our needs. Just so recently, Brian Cashman even flat out said, "I have a budget. Can't go over a quote-unquote budget." What that budget is, we don't know. But we know on Hal Steinbrenner's side, many times he has said what exactly? We will go over that luxury tax if it makes our club better. So again, as I pointed out in yesterday's video, my question to Hal Steinbrenner is, if you didn't want to move pieces that you feel could help the team win this year, why did you also not add when you continuously tell the fans, we will go over if it's right, if it's the right thing to do, the right player, so on and so forth. Then Brian Cashman comes out and goes, "I was on a budget." Well, what is it? What is it? Are you on a budget or will you go over? How about we have a little accountability here? And that is the biggest problem with the New York Yankees, folks, under this current leadership, ownership, however you want to see it. Whoever you want to put the blame on, folks, it is everybody. From Aaron Boone, from Brian Cashman, and from Hal Steinbrenner. Hal Steinbrenner also knows it's a business. He likes that aspect, obviously, a lot more than the Yankees the Yankee fans wanting to win and thriving to win. He wants the bottom line to look right. Guess what? Him selling off in only 3 games shows to him, we're done. That's it. There's no chance. He sat there and told Michael Kay directly, we just have to get in. You think it's insane that he came to Brian Cashman and goes, "We're not selling those moves. Don't do it. Stay where we are. It's not worth it." He said it. He said it before. We just have to get in. That's what their goal is. That is why I made a video specifically titled, after that came out, the Yankees are a just get in organization. And people saw it as, well, Pete, I mean, if you do just get in, you got a chance to win. Accurate. That is true. But there's a difference of teams who want to just get in and teams who really want to win. Teams that really want to win will come out and go, "Hey, we'll go over that luxury tax. We'll go over it. There's something involved there. We're going to push to go over it. If we got to get rid of certain dead wood, we're throwing money in it to do that." That's the issue here. We have not seen that. All we've seen Hal Steinbrenner do is say, "I'll do it, World Series caliber team, do something different," and then make excuses. That is what we've seen. That is what we have become accustomed to now as Yankee fans, is an organization that breeds excuses, which then breeds losers and a losing environment. The whole Domingo Germán situation, throwing things at teammates, throwing things at Boone, arguing, flipping couches, breaking televisions. Severino and another person had to hold him down, take him to a sauna to try to get the alcohol out of him. You kidding me? It's a madhouse. Last year, Aaron Boone, he's not off the hot seat. I don't know. Ask the manager. What do I know? Clay Holmes, I was ready. No, Clay Holmes wasn't ready. I told him in the morning I was ready. Hey, come on. We got to have a meeting in the office. What's going on here? Dysfunction at every single level. So I see some people go, Pete, are you trying to take heat off of Cashman? No. Telling you guys what I reported. That is it. That is it. Hal Steinbrenner is a problem. So is Cashman. So is Boone. So is Fishman. The Yankees right now are full of dysfunction. They know it. We know it. It's not hard to see, folks. There is a lack of direction and there's a lack of accountability on this team. It is as clear as day. You don't have to be a mind reader to figure this out. You don't have to pick and choose who the blame goes to. It's all over. It's spread across. People find it weird that the owner said, hey, don't make none of those deals. Because if Severino goes to Baltimore and turns it around, it's a division rival. We're trying to win with 3 games out. Why are we throwing a white flag up? I would have done it. I would have sold them all. I've said it for weeks. You don't think the owner would do that? His people to answer to? He wants to make money. He wants to just get in. He told you weeks ago. Back in June. We just got to get in, and we know that. You think it's crazy that he didn't want to sell? He didn't want to give up assets to possibly a division rival and some other teams that are in contention? But they could do it for us. Why would I let them do it for them? I paid $290 million for this team. Problem with him is it's hard to take even that seriously, even if it's good-hearted. I think we can win. I believe it. You also re-signed the guy who wasted your money building an absolute abysmal roster with $290 million. You've also allowed a manager who is fronting the dysfunction of this club on the field. Guys have no idea how to run bases. Who does that go to? Not the coaching staff gets no blame. There's situations in the clubhouse. There's situations everywhere in this team. There is no one pinpoint. You could say, you know what, to be fair? Hal Steinbrenner. If you really want to point, you have the ability to fire all these guys. You have the ability to clear house and go, it hasn't worked. But he's part of the dysfunction. That's the problem. He is right there in the depths with all the dysfunction that is currently the New York Yankees, folks. So again, I find it kind of crazy that people can't comprehend the situation here that unfolded at the deadline. And in fact, it did unfold that way at the deadline. Probably hear about it shortly. As many other things that we put out here at NyynewsTV. We'll see. Maybe you won't. Maybe you will. But guys, again, I just wanted to put this video out because this is a total thing of dysfunction. This is not just a one-person thing. I'm not taking blame off of anybody. That's the last thing I want to be known that I'm looking to do. Of all people, me? Nah, you got the wrong guy. Guys, like, share, and subscribe to this video here. Game season live on tonight. Yankees at Astros. Yankees, again, very good pitching matchups today. We'll see if Severino can bounce back. But other than that, guys, I will see you all later tonight. Like, share, and subscribe. We're getting closer and closer to 20K. See you guys later.